Right, so this is my initial ideas video, and I'm going to be talking about the genre that I'm going to possibly do, the editing that would like to achieve, the sound, and cinematography. So, beginning with genre, I specifically want to do supernatural horror. This is because I think this will go very well with me because I'm quite interested in supernatural horror like Insidious, The Conjuring, and Ouija. Like trailers like that, I'm quite interested in them. So I've like to. I'm quite fond of seeing like I'm quite fond of the way that the narrative works, and a lot of them tend to follow the Todorov theory of the way that it starts with an equilibrium, then there's a disruption recognized, attempt to repair a new equilibrium, but as it's a trailer, there won't be a new equilibrium, so just fall. So this is the reason I want to do this, because I know what sort of theories I can apply. For instance, the prop um, prop theory as well, where basically there's going to be a helper, which is possibly going to be the priest that is going to be within my narrative. There's going to be a hero who's the protagonist, and there's going to be a villain, the antagonist. So that's why I want to do a supernatural horror because I have quite a stable idea of what I want to do. So, in terms of editing, there's going to be actually from watching, let's say Insidious, you can see that there's a lot of fast cuts throughout the entire trailer. But to begin with, in the equilibrium, they're quite slow fade to blacks and them sort of shots in cuts. So in terms of editing, it's going to vary because, but it will possibly depend on the scene that we're in. But yeah, so for editing, it's going to vary in terms of what part of the trailer, what I'm going to do. Well, let me just tell you. Like I said, in the equilibrium, there's the editing's going to be quite slow paced. Is to symbolize the fact that it's quite happy within the narrative. There's nothing wrong. And then when we come to the disequilibrium, there's going to be fast cuts, smash cuts, and very fast-paced cuts. Like I said, this is to imply the fact that there's something wrong, and this will make the audience feel on edge. In terms of cinematography, there's going to be quite loose framing in the equilibrium. This is because of the fact that I want to symbolize the fact again that nothing's really going on. It's all happy days, etc. But when it comes to the disequilibrium, it's going to be very close-up shots, tight framing, and this is so that the audience will feel that quite tense and on edge, and that's what I want to try to achieve. But in terms of sound, um, what well, really, I've really took inspiration from Insidious, and I really like the way that they've used a lot of stings, a lot of foleys, really fast-paced violins, which create a really intense atmosphere. So yeah, that's really what I plan to do. That's my initial ideas.